Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 190 here on Season 1. And today we are getting into how long until I see an 8% return on my Acorns account. This question comes from Angelo Pieracci Pieracci? You know what? Sorry. Anyways, so right now my Acorns account currently has around a 12% return, and this is after about a year and 9 months. So I'm about coming up on 2 years. So as you can imagine, it's a lot longer to reach 8% than what we would like to expect with a account. Even like an aggressive account on Acorns is not really that aggressive. Let's just be honest and fair. But however, within the first 6 months of me opening that account, I had all my money in that aggressive portfolio, and that I believe set me up for the most growth in that first 6 months. So like I had said in one of my other videos on how I keep an 8% return on my Acorns account, I had went through the Brexit, which was nice. We had definitely a little bit of a market correction there, which helped boost my portfolio because I was still making those monthly, bi-weekly deposits. That helped boost it. And then also the growth of our economy and our stock market and the S&P 500 has definitely helped grow that account over the last year and 9 months as well. So after 6 months of me being in the aggressive portfolio, I got out of it, and after reading books, and I realized I need to be more invested into bonds, and so I switched to the moderately aggressive portfolio. And I've been holding that account for just over a year. I switched over in November of last year, and so of 2016. From my personal experience, it has took me just about a year and a couple months maybe to reach an 8% return. I think I hit it in May. I opened my account last weekend of March in 2016, and so it took me about a year. So in May of 2017 is when I hit that 8% return. So I think the time frame on the account would be about a year. I would expect to see a year because anyways, that's just how the S&P 500 is going to grow. Typically about 7-8%. So if we're getting beat by the S&P 500, it's not really like a good investment account. And that's what I'm looking at when I look at Acorns, is that am I beating the S&P 500? And if so, by how much? Because if I'm not, then maybe I should consider switching my account. And that's kind of where I'm at looking at Acorns. Is it's great. I like the features that it offers, but the return on it is just not as high as I would enjoy or like it to be. It is nice though because it is not volatile. It's really actually pretty stable account because all those ETFs are going to be Vanguard funds, which Vanguard is a very, very stable ETF and just a very, very stable investment company to begin with. And so they're not going to put out an ETF that is going to have a whole lot of volatility or anything like that. They want steady increases and that kind of thing. However, right now, the market is being we're in this weird state in the market. A lot of people believe that the big stocks and most stocks are overvalued, and they believe that the actual economy and the stock market is overvalued just in general. And so because of this overvalue, we're seeing a lot of people pull out their money, convert it to liquid, i.e. cash, put it into bonds, put it into precious metals, put it into crypto. And so what I expect to see is sometime in the near future is some kind of correction in the market. This is at least every 8 to 10 years we see a correction. And so this is just a natural flow of things. And so if we do see a correction, expect your account to drop. That's just how it works. But if you continue to make those regular deposits and that kind of thing, when we do have an upswing, a bull run back in the market, you should see pretty good returns and actually really, really good returns. So however, there's nothing real special on how I got to an 8% return. Like I said, I do $20 bi-weekly is what I do, and then I also do $5 auto deposit a month. I also have my roundups turned on, and then if I get like a referral, which Acorns I really haven't got too many referrals, just basically friends and family, and maybe a little bit on YouTube, because there's only one video that I actually have, I think 1 or 2 videos that I have my Acorns referral link on. But like I said, Acorns moves a lot slower than compared to like a Stash or just any other investing app out there. It's not as risky, it's less volatile, which means that we're not going to see those great returns that we would see if we were in a more volatile account. So you could either turn up the volatility, which would be to go into an aggressive account on Acorns, or to switch an account to try to get those better returns, but you got to also understand that with that comes more risk as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the question of the day, which is, what is the best color dress to wear to prom? And me personally, I mean, if I had to pick a dress, I would pick red. Well, red probably, or blue. I think red, blue, probably like a light turquoise kind of blue, maybe, or I don't know. I definitely can tell you, do not wear white. Anyways, like I was saying, do not wear white and do not wear black. Sorry about that. The camera like cut off, and who knows what the heck actually happened. Anyways, new camera, still learning how to use it. But let's go ahead and wrap it up right there. If you have questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Rob, just post, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy, coaching, post those questions down below, and I'll try to get them on the next episode. Totally thrown off. Subscribe up here and check out Acorns Recap November edition. Check out the other video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.